Happy New Year to all, and welcome to the January 2nd, 2024 reorganizational meeting of the Council of the Municipality of Murraysville. Would you please rise and I'll lead you in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Bardell, will you have the roll call, please?
Mrs. Ling,
Here.
Mr. Diakopoulos,
Here.
Mr. Stepanovich,
Here.
Mr. McKenna,
Here.
Mr. Olszewski,
Here.
Mr. Lemak,
Here.
Mr. Dice,
Here.
Mayor Simon.
Here. Our first order of business tonight is election of council officers. For election of officers, it has been council's practice to make use of the procedure for voting on appointments to vacancies under Code Section 3-13. Nominations shall be accepted from any council member. No nomination shall require a second. When all nominations have been made, Mayor Sonson shall declare the nominations closed. Roll call vote shall be taken. Each council member shall state name of nominee for whom vote is cast, and 4 affirmative votes are required. This time I will open the nomination for the election of President of Council.
I nominate Dane Dice for president.
Nominate. Go ahead.
I said I nominate Dane.
Dane Dice has been nominated for President of Council. Are there any other nominations? One more time, are there any other nominations? Perdell, would you do a roll call vote, please?
Mrs. Ling,
Yay.
Mr. Diakopoulos,
Affirmative.
Mr. Stepanovich,
Yes.
Mr. McKenna,
Yes.
Mr. Olszewski,
Yes.
Mr. Lemak,
Yes.
Mr. Dice.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations, Mr. Dice. Next, we will do the election of the Vice President of Council. The nominations are now open.
I'd like to nominate Mac McKenna.
Mac McKenna has been nominated for Vice President of Council. Are there any other nominations? One more time, are there any other nominations? Verdell, would you do a roll call, please?
Mrs. Ling,
Yes.
Mr. Diakopoulos,
Yes.
Mr. Stepanovich,
Yay.
Mr. McKenna,
Yes.
Mr. Olszewski,
Yes.
Mr. Lemak,
Yes.
Mr. Dice.
Yes.
Congratulations, Mac. You're the Vice President of Council for 2024.
Thank you.
Mr. Dice.
Thank you, Mayor.
Gavel's yours. I'm going to take my nameplate and go home. Congratulations, Mac.
Thank you.
Okay.
As far as seats are concerned, Mr. Dice and you guys can argue it out, how you want to do it.
Okay. Proceeding with the rest of the agenda, do we have any unlisted amendments this evening?
Looks like you moved on up.
Hey, do you want me to move?
Almost the president.
My movement.
Yeah, absolutely, if you want to.
Is Matt going to move there?
Yeah.
And Eli's over there?
Oh, shoot, sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. Got it. What's that?
I'm thinking like close to Lemak.
Stay. Got it, sir.
Okay, we all settled? It looks that way. And is everybody okay with their seats? We'll just leave it this way. It looks good to me. With that being said, do we have any unlisted amendments this evening, Mr. Nestica?
None this evening.
Okay. That brings us to our consent calendar items, which are simply the minutes from December 19th. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes?
Motion to approve the minutes from December 19th, 2023.
Second the motion.
Thank you, Jamie and Carl. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. That brings us to citizens' input. I might as well check. No one? Yeah. Thank you, Verdell. That brings us to comments by the mayor. Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Dice. We do have a few announcements. Do we have them?
Coming.
They're coming?
I think so. It's showing. Screen.
There we go. The first one is Christmas tree cycling. Westmoreland Cleanways and Recycling encourages everyone to recycle their live Christmas trees by taking it to one of the many drop-off sites located throughout Westmoreland County. There is no cost to recycle your Christmas tree. However, the Murraysville Export Rotary collects donations to fund their project at the site they host. All locations require trees are completely bare of all decorations and lights when dropped off. This includes any Christmas tree bags or wrappings used to transport the tree to the drop-off site. Murraysville donations are accepted at the Windstream parking lot near Giant Eagle, hosted by Murraysville Rotary Club, January 6th and 13th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you have any questions, go to westmorelandcleanways.org or give them a call at 724-879-4020. Next, we have the Rock Talks with Eric Sellinger. 2 special presentations. Register at the murraysvillelibrary.org. Have a Drink on Me, The Science and Songs of Alcohol. Thursday, January 18th, time 6:30. Location, DeVault Brewing, fee free. Enjoy one of DeVault's many craft beers during this program. If you have any questions, call our number here at 327-2100, extension 131. Next, the Murraysville Recreation Hot Chocolate Hikes. Finish the hike with a cup of hot chocolate. Date Monday, January 15th. Tomer Reserve, 2 p.m., PV Pleasant Valley Park. Next is Native Plants, presented in partnership with the Murraysville Recreation Department, Murraysville Community Library, and Murraysville Garden Club. Native Plants with Rust Belt Natives, Tuesday, January 16th, 6 to 7, Murraysville Community Library. Learn how to create a low-maintenance, environmentally friendly garden space, whether you have acres to plant or just a small patio. Register at murraysvillelibrary.org. Any questions? 327-1102. ARP Tax Prep Services. Appointments required in advance. Call 724-374-8176. If no answer, leave a message. There's no walk-up service will be accepted. The dates are February 9th, 23rd, March 15th, 22nd, and April 5th, and it's at the Murraysville Community Center, 3091 Carson Avenue, Murraysville, PA 15668. Next is Winter Wonder Lab STEM Winter Program. Registration now open, grades K to 5th grade, Monday, January 15th. I think that's MLK Day, so their kids are probably off school. Time 9 a.m. to noon. Location Murraysville Community Center. Instructor Mad Science instructor. Fee $45, and there's a 10% discount for multifamily registration. And that concludes my announcements for this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. That brings us to comments by the Chief Administrator. Mr. Nestico?
No comments other than to welcome our 2 new council members and looking forward to working with everyone this year. But no other comments.
Awesome, thank you. That brings us to appointments to boards and commissions. Normally I would speed this up, but I see that we've referenced the Murraysville Code, so I think that we should do the items in section 11 one by one. So if someone wants to nominate an individual for the Environmental Advisory Council position, we can proceed. Would anyone like to nominate?
I will nominate Chip Brown for the Environmental Advisory Council for one of 3 slots, or 1 slot for 3 years. Sorry.
You don't need seconds, right?
Nope. And then the code does state, apparently, that we have to do a roll call, so Verdale?
Mrs. Lane?
Yes.
Mr. Leopoulos?
Yes.
Mr. Stepanovich?
Yes.
Mr. McKenna?
Yes.
Mr. Olszewski?
Yes.
Mr. Lemak?
Yes.
Mr. Dex?
Yes. Okay, thank you, everyone. Motion passes. That brings us to the Franklin Township Municipal Sanitary Authority. Can I have a motion to appoint an individual?
I make a motion to appoint James Rumbaugh to the Franklin Township Municipal Sanitary Authority, 1 slot for 5 years.
Okay, thank you, Mac. Hearing no other nominations, can I have a roll call to appoint Mr. Rumbaugh, please?
Mrs. Ling,
Yes.
Mr. Diakopoulos,
Yes.
Mr. Stefanovich,
Yes.
Mr. McKenna,
Yes.
Mr. Ozlowski,
Yes.
Mr. Lemak,
Yes.
Mr. Dice.
Yes. Okay, thank you, everyone. Motion passes. That brings us to our next appointment, which is for Library Board. There's only 2 individuals to be appointed.
I'd like to make a motion to appoint Teresa Wilburn and Teresa Long, or Susan Long.
Okay. Thank you, Jason. Hearing no other nominations, can I have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Ling,
Yes.
Mr. Diakopoulos,
Yes.
Mr. Stefanovich,
Yeah, I was just
Yes.
checking because one side shows
Yes.
the thing and
Mr. Ozlowski,
Yes.
Mr. Lemak,
Yes.
Mr. Dice.
Yes.
just turn it.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Motion passes. That brings us to the Parks and Rec Committee. Can I have a motion to appoint those 3 individuals, please?
Motion to appoint Selena Barefoot, Michael Caruso, and Dave Metzger.
Okay, hearing no other nominations, can I have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Ling,
Yes.
Mr. Diakopoulos,
Yes.
Mr. Stefanovich,
Yes.
Mr. McKenna,
Yes.
Mr. Ozlowski,
Yes.
Mr. Lemak,
Yes.
Mr. Dice.
Yes. All right, thank you, everyone. Motion passes. That brings us to item 5, the Pension Plan Investment Management Committee. Can I have a motion to appoint those 2 individuals?
Motion to appoint Mark Miller and Larry Schultz to Pension Plan Investment Management Committee, and 2 members of the Finance Committee for 1 year.
Okay, hearing no other nominations, can I have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Ling,
Yes.
Mr. Diakopoulos,
Yes.
Mr. Stefanovich,
Yes.
Mr. McKenna,
Yes.
Mr. Olszewski,
Yes.
Mr. Lemak,
Yes.
Mr. Dice.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. That brings us to Personnel Board. Can I please have a motion?
Just so if you're worried how to say it.
I make a motion to appoint James Drenovich to the Personnel Board.
All right, thank you, Mac. Hearing no other nominations, can I have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Ling,
Yes.
Mr. Diakopoulos,
Yes.
Mr. Stefanovich,
Yes.
Mr. McKenna,
Yes.
Mr. Olszewski,
Yes.
Mr. Lemak,
Yes.
Mr. Dice.
Yes. Okay, thank you, everyone. That brings us to Planning Commission. There are 2 appointments. Can I have a motion, please?
I'd like to nominate Chris Kearns and Ryan Lemke for the Planning Commission.
Thank you, Carl. Hearing no other nominations, can I have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Ling,
Yes.
Mr. Diakopoulos,
Yes.
Mr. Stefanovich,
Yes.
Mr. McKenna,
Yes.
Mr. Olszewski,
Yes.
Mr. Lemak,
Yes.
Mr. Dice.
Yes. Okay, thank you, everyone. That brings us to the final item, Zoning Hearing Board. Can I have a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to nominate Greg Hamill.
Okay, thank you, Jason. Hearing no other nominations, can I have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Ling,
Yes.
Mr. Diakopoulos,
Yes.
Mr. Stefanovich,
Yes.
Mr. McKenna,
Yes.
Mr. Olszewski,
Yes.
Mr. Lemak,
Yes.
Mr. Dice.
Yes. Okay, motion passes. Did we miss one? Well, they're all going to those 3 because this one is reserved for the Franklin Regional Liaison.
Yeah, and I think that's her.
Yeah, so, no, thank you, thank you. That brings us to the mayor's appointments. So, Mayor, would you like to read your appointments?
Sure. My appointments to be approved by council are as follows. Chief Administrator Michael Nestico, Municipal Secretary Michael Nestico, Director of Finance and Taxation / Treasurer J.C. Milchak, Assistant Treasurer Michael Nestico, Director of Public Works / Parks William Piano, Director of Community Development James Morrison, Director of Recreation Carly Green, and Chief of Police Thomas Seafeld.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. Now, council, we had previously done individual votes and we had done roll calls because that's what the code required. That's not required now, so what I'm simply going to do is say, if anyone has a problem with any name they see in this agenda, let me know, because I'm just going to do this by section. So, in other words, when we get to 13, I'm simply going to say, can I have a motion to approve 13A in its entirety? So, just keep that in mind. So firstly, can I just have a motion to approve the mayor's appointments?
I'll make a motion to approve the mayor appointments.
Okay, thank you. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. All right, now we will actually confirm the appointments as a council. So now can I have a motion to confirm the appointments?
Motion to, go ahead.
I'd like to make a motion to confirm the appointments in 13A.
All right, thank you. Perfect, Jason. Second?
Second.
We'll go with Jamie Ling. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, council. It's unanimous. That brings us to 13B. Can I have a motion to approve 13B, please?
Motion to approve council appointments, Section B, 13B.
Second.
Thank you, Carl and Mac. Any questions or concerns? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It is unanimous. Thank you, council. This next one might require a little discussion. This is to establish council meeting dates and times. We had previously always had our meetings the first and third Wednesday. The previous council was gracious enough to change that to the first Wednesday and the second Tuesday to accommodate my schedule for the new council members. I'm a municipal solicitor. I mainly go around doing what Wes does. So I have a engagement from my employment on the third Wednesday that caused me to miss a lot of meetings. So I know for all of the remaining council members, I'm guessing the third Tuesday still works, correct?
This is the second Tuesday.
Was it the second?
You said second a second ago.
Oh, sorry. My fault, everyone. Yeah.
I'm not sure which one.
Yeah. We had been doing the third Tuesday, I believe.
I think it's the first Tuesday
First.
after the second Wednesday.
First Tuesday after this.
Say that 30 times fast, huh?
Or kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about leap year?
Yeah. So the first Tuesday after the second Wednesday. I actually think that's absolutely
Yeah,
correct.
because it was.
Thank you.
There was like 1 month or something that it fell.
I apologize for doubting you. Okay, so new council members, would the third Tuesday after the second Wednesday be?
First,
You say it, please.
the first Tuesday after the second Wednesday.
Is that, okay. Hearing no objections, would you make a motion, please?
Okay, just for the second meeting or for both?
Well, I think the first would, I apologize.
Okay.
The first would remain the first Wednesday of every month, if everyone's okay with that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I would like to make a motion for the regular business meetings to be on the first Wednesday of each month and on the first Tuesday after the second Wednesday of each month.
Second motion.
Okay, thank you, Jamie and Jason. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion passes. And again, thank you, everyone, for accommodating. So that brings us to 13D. Can I have a motion, please?
Dane, may I interrupt you? I apologize.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking ahead, but then I saw here, so for the second meeting in January,
Okay.
is that going to be
The
Tuesday, the 16th now?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it had a note here. I just wanted to be sure that we were omitting this note and we were setting it for the Tuesday, the 16th.
Yeah, let's make sure we advertise that, get it on the website. Thanks for catching that.
Okay, no problem.
So with that being noted, thank you very much. Can we move on to 13D, or 13D, please. Can I have a motion?
Motion to designate official depository Dollar Bank, First Commonwealth Bank, First Summit Bank, PLGIT, PNC Bank, S&T Bank, and Standard Bank.
Second the motion.
Thank you, Jamie and Carl. Any questions or concerns? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you, everyone. Brings us to 13E. Can I have a motion, please?
I'd like to make a motion to reaffirm bank account resolutions.
Second.
Thank you, Jason and Jamie. Any questions or concerns? Hearing none, can all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Can I have a motion for 13F, please?
Make a motion to reaffirm bonding of officials. Do I read these individually or no?
No.
Okay.
Can I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Mac and Jamie. Any questions or concerns about bonding? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, I will just note for the record, I'm just going to abstain from the President of Council bond, just out of posterity. I don't even think I have to. It's just something I like to do. That brings us to 14A. Can I have a motion, please?
Motion to reaffirm the police chief's agreement between the municipality of Murraysville and Chief Thomas Seafield.
Second the motion.
Thank you, Jamie and Carl. Any questions or concerns? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. And thank you, Chief. That brings us to 14B. Can I have a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to reaffirm the police captain's agreement between the municipality of Murraysville and Captain Thomas Kaczynski.
Second.
Thank you, Jason and Jamie. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you, everyone. That brings us to 14C. Can I have a motion, please?
Motion to accept the resignation of Mark Stickle from the Franklin Township Municipal Sanitary Authority Board, said term to expire December 31, 2026.
Second.
Thank you, Jamie and Jason. Any questions or concerns? And I just note, let's make sure we send our standard thank you letter to Mr. Stickle. I served with him a lot as the liaison, the FTMSA, and he's a great guy. So with that being said, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you, everyone. This next one is going to require a little bit of discussion. At what meetings in February do we want to interview people? And I would say it should probably be the same meeting in February. So do we want to do the first or the second?
I think you do as quick as we can.
I think that's a good plan. So does anyone have an objection to having these interviews at 6 p.m. on February 7th, which would be an hour before our regular meeting?
Nope.
Okay. Hearing none, I have a motion for 14D, noting that whoever makes it should just fill in February 7th.
Motion to publish a notice of vacancy, accept letters of interest, and interview candidates at 6 p.m. on February 7th, 2024, to fill the remainder of an unexpired term of the Franklin Township Municipal Sanitary Authority Board, said term to expire December 31st, 2026.
Second the motion.
Thank you, Jamie and Carl. Any questions or concerns? All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you, everyone. Can I have a motion for 14E, please?
I'd like to make a motion to publish a notice of vacancy, accept letters of interest, and interview candidates at 6 p.m. on February 7th, 2024, to fill a vacant seat on the library board, said term to expire December 31, 2026.
Second.
Thank you, Jason and Jamie. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you, everyone. That brings us to old business. Is there any old business tonight?
Nope.
Any new business from anyone? Other business, I think that's new. Any other business? Okay, one more motion, please.
Motion to adjourn.
Second the motion.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you, everyone.
All righty.
All right.
Congratulations, Mac.